Good morning, everyone. I hope you are doing well, staying healthy and staying safe. So today I'm going to review some more basic dies from Diamond Press. So thank you so much, Diamond Press. They did send these for my review free of charge. Of course, all opinions are my own. And what's really great about these is that you're going to be able to do obviously many things when I show you here, but when I show them to you, but when they are going to be on HSN, it's going to be sold in one kit. So even though I have 3 different packages here that are open there, on HSN, it's all one kit, and I don't want to, I think the pricing right now, because it's already available, I think it's under 30 bucks, so you might want to check that out. Again, it'll be available for Craft Day, which is April 14th. A couple people asked when the Marquise will be available, and April 14th is the Craft Day. So I think it'll launch a couple hours before that. And I did have the link for it because you can click on it and see about it, and it's going to say it's sold out, but because it hasn't been available yet. It's just like a place marker. So I mentioned that in the last video too, and people are already leaving comments saying it's sold out, or I didn't even get to see it. So no, the link is there. It says sold out. It has not been the today's special. So when it is today's special, that's the information for it. Okay, so it's just a placeholder that my contact there at Diamond Press gave me to give to you guys, but I told them it might be confusing for people. So the link is there. It says sold out. It is not sold out. It will be available basically April 13th going into Craft Day for the 14th. Okay, so check that out if you want to see exactly what's in the Marquise bundle, because that's the today's special, of course. So that's what I was talking about. I realized in the last video I was talking about a bundle. I didn't say which one. I meant the Marquise. So this is pretty cool. So let me open these up. We'll open them all up because I'm assuming it's what I see. So that one says rounded. This one's called squared, which is pretty cool because it's more of a rectangle, which is really nice for a nice A2 size card, you know, because it just looks better. And this one's called specialty. So they're going to come, like I said, all together. Let me open it. Oh, what? I thought it was just what I saw here. Oh my gosh, you guys. This is... What? Oh my gosh. Okay. No, this... Well, I don't know. I don't know what the link is to now, because the link did show this, but I don't remember seeing this many. So I will have whatever links I have for you, but maybe the kit I saw. I don't know. We will see. So it comes with the 2 large folders in each one here. And the squared one has the rectangle with the scallop, the square scallop. My goodness, look at the regular rectangle that are all nice and just nice cut there. I like to see dies like this. They look so pretty all together. And then we have the square here. Wow. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. I assumed it was just what we saw because I'm like, that's a great value. But look at this. Oh my gosh. So scallop circle, regular circle. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the scalloped, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 of the regular circle. In here too, let me see, 3, yeah, 7 of the oval scallop, and 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 of the oval, just the regular kind of oval. And I'm assuming this is gonna be the same. Let me see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, yeah. And then 2, 4, 6, 7, yeah. So the scallop shape has 7, while the other dice have 10. And then let's see what's in here. Oh my gosh. So the packages were a little bit open because what happens is sometimes they send me demos or something like that. So I did not open it. So I hadn't even like looked at them. So this is a surprise for me too. This is fun. Again, it comes with the 2 cutting folders, right? Each of the sets here. So this one is like a tag, which is really nice, really big. And then, oh, this is so cute. Oh man, I was gonna make a shaker card is what I was thinking because I thought, well, that'd be fun. But look how cute this is too. So maybe I'll show you how to use this real quick because it has the little tags. So if you want the hole in it, you can do that. And sometimes you don't want the hole in it, so you don't have to put it. But they nest in there. That's really smart. And then we have the cute diamond shape here. And the hexagon, which I love. You guys know I recently just picked up the little hexagons from them. Where'd I put them? From mydiamondpress.com. But these are these little guys. So those obviously work together. So if you have these... that'll work with that really well. So, like I said, I was going to make like a shaker card because I thought that might be fun. I don't really know what I want to do, to be honest. But let me get some paper together and see what we should do. Okay, guys, I might have a crazy idea. I hope this works. I'm thinking about doing partial die cutting with the Marquise. We'll see. I don't see why it wouldn't work. But if it doesn't, then, you know, whatever. Also, I totally forgot... that in this video I will be doing the results for the stamping mat giveaway from the pillow box set. So I will include that information right now, and this is basically the 3 winners of the stamping mat. So please watch the results, you guys. I know I still haven't heard from the winner of the Marquise set, which is crazy. So go watch the results for the Marquee bundle giveaway results, basically is what it's called. So it's a video all on its own, so go check it out. But right now I'm going to plug in the winners of the stamping mat. Okay guys, so on the giveaway, this one was much easier to count. The pillow box video is where the stamping mat giveaway was. And we had 354 comments, and so sorted, the first one is number 1, the last one is being number 354. I went over to random.org, and the first number it generated was 103, and number 103 is Marcia Burton, and I read her comment, and well, so congrats, you got a little something for your belated birthday. It says, thank you for being a good crafter and sharing your projects with everyone. Enter me in the drawing. Thank you. On my birthday 2 years ago, my mom was in rehab. This year she's in her home, but Corona-19 is here, so mom is doing well, but we don't get to celebrate my birthday again. I like your product. So I'm so sorry, and hopefully you guys can celebrate together very soon. And then the next one is number 86. And number 86 is Tracy Bell. So it says, enter me. Okay, this is getting eerie. I literally had this in my HSN cart and took it out because I really didn't have a use for pillow boxes. Not that it ever stopped me, and lo and behold, you did the video. I'll enter your drawing. Maybe I'll get lucky. So you did win a stamping mat, but thank you so much. And yeah, the kids are really great on HSN there from Diamond Press. And then the last one was number 248. And number 248 is Jennifer Brown. And she's a common face I see commenting all the time on my videos. So Jennifer Brown said, enter me, please. So Jennifer, you also won a stamping mat. So thank you guys. I will have my email in the description box. So email me within 48 hours so that you can claim your prizes. And I'll get that information over to Diamond Press, and they will send out your stamping mat. Okay, so congrats, ladies. So yeah, make sure to contact me, okay, with the email that is in the description box. So what I'm thinking about doing is, so this is smaller because obviously the shape, you know, for it to go through here. So some of these are, I guess when I always like to review things and tell you, like the big one on this guy is going to be truly something that you can fit on a standard A2 size card. He is just shy of 5.5 inches long, so that's really good. I mean, that's basically gonna mat your card front real easily. And then it is, let me see, just about 4 inches wide. So they made it so it's about 1/4 inch smaller, so when you do your first mat, it's about, you know, 1/8 inch all around smaller, which is what we love, right, whenever we mat cards. And I will show you what I mean by that right now. So my idea is to do some partial die cutting, but we're also gonna make a card base to begin with. So with this one, it's very simple shape. I'm just going to fold my paper in half. Hopefully, as you can see, it's just a scrap paper, basically. And, you know, it'd be cute if you hinged it up this way. I'm just going to leave it so that the very edge isn't cutting on the top of this right here. So I just want to make sure everything's good. I think it's side to side here. And I'm not cutting it crooked. There we go. I think the way I eyeball it, that's pretty good. We'll see what happens. Let's run that through. So again, that's 2 layers of paper so we can make a card. Oh. There we go. All right. So that's our card base. And then I want to make a mat for that card. So I'm just going to take the next size. I know once you take one off, sometimes you can't put it back on, so it looks all pretty anymore. You know, it gets off a little bit. The next one, I'm going to use black paper. And this is just Recollections paper from Michaels. I probably should have used the paper, the guides, the die itself as the guide, because I kind of eyeballed it, and I'm very on the edges of that paper. There we go. And so that's going to mat over this, right? And then I'm going to do another mat so this is the one. I don't know how this is going to turn out. This might be a crazy idea. So I'm just trying to think right now that I'm looking at it. Should I do the thanks first? Let me think here. Let me give this a thought about how I want to cut this, and I'll be right back. Okay, you know, I was thinking I probably don't have to partial die cut it, but I will show you how to do a partial die cut just so that you have that information, because I said I would do that. Because I think this, I'll be able to cut it and it'll be fine. And actually, I'm still going to use the second one because, no, yeah, let's use the third size. So this guy, okay? And so all I'm going to do is cut this through and then cut it through again with the thanks from the Today Special bundle. So let's get this cut. Okay, and then for the Today Special bundle, I'm just gonna make like a little aperture, and then we'll still make it into a shaker card, okay? So we are gonna do that, but it's gonna be a little higher up, kind of like here. Let me make sure. We have our card base. And you can open it, actually, maybe I'll open it sideways. I was gonna open it from the top, but it can be open sideways. So let's do open sideways, which is fine. I just wanna make sure that this is gonna be where I want it. And hopefully this doesn't completely cut. It's gonna be super thin around that edge, okay? But this is the one I chose, so I'm gonna stick with it. And I'm just gonna stick it down right there. I guess if we wanted to, hold on. I know I'm kind of making this up as I go along. It might be better if I do it this way. All right, we're back at the top flap opening. I'm gonna do it this way just to give it a little bit more width. I hope that makes sense. It looks like a little bit wider here, like it'll hold it a little bit wider. So that's what we're gonna do. That's kind of why I was thinking about going with the larger opening, but then I thought, no, the larger size. Okay, so we have our little aperture cut out there. And so what I need to do is get together some kind of confetti, a little piece of like acetate, and we'll get this put together. Okay, so I'm gonna get a piece of acetate. And of course I used this the other day and I couldn't find it right now, of course, because that's how it works. So I'm like wasting time looking for acetate. And I probably have a piece cut already, but oh well, we'll cut this new piece. And I basically need to cut it the same size as the little die that we just cut kind of in fun ways. So hopefully that was enough. And again, that same size, that third size, right? Ooh, I did that perfectly. Almost perfectly. Let me see. It doesn't need to be 100% perfect because of the way we're going to cut it, but that's okay. Let me get this in here. Hopefully this will cut. I have not cut acetate. I don't see why it wouldn't, but have we cut acetate on here before? I'm trying to think of the Diamond Press, the mini, the little guy. I probably have. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to need a little bit thicker. I'm going to do this again, but I'm going to add some shim. So let me get something to shim with. Probably some more paper. Let's see here. See if that'll push it through. The other thing is sometimes those little pieces of metal they give us, that's what we had to use that first time on their shaker card kits, right? We have that little piece of metal that helps. So maybe I might have to do that. It's a little bit better, but you know what? I don't have a metal shim big enough, and I don't know if I want to match up to. And what I mean by a metal shim, I'll show you right now real quick, is these little guys. Like this kit that I got the rub-on with, this pieces of metal. You put that down, you put your stuff in there. So anyway, it helps cut acetate, basically, is why their shaker card kit comes with it. But I don't want to mess up my machine by adding 2 layers. So what I'm going to do is just cut this on the lines with my scissors. It's so funny, once I'm cutting, I can feel that it's in there. It's almost cut, but not quite all the way. So I'm just gonna trim this. Yeah, so funny, I can feel it, like just almost there. Look at that. Like I just have to give it a push and it's trimmed. All right. So we have that. So hey, maybe we just came up with an idea. You need to make some larger metal shims, right? So that this will cut like butter through that too. And so when you layer this up, I do need my foam. So let me get my foam and I'll be right back. Okay, so let's do a little bit of sticking down, get some of these things out of the way here. I'm gonna leave it a simple card. I was thinking about maybe cutting maybe a couple things for the outside. We'll see. Okay, so we are opening this up from the top. So let's... You know, I was thinking if you have foam pieces that are like sheets, you could probably just use your dies to cut into it, just like we do with the smaller diamond press with the shaker card kits, and that would be very good. Let's put this down here. And then this guy, you know what? I'm gonna use a dry tape because I want to get to making the card, but if I use a wet glue, it's gonna start moving around, and when I go to put the foam, it's gonna be kind of a pain. So I'm just gonna stick this right on here. Let me clear that out there. All right. Let's see. All right, and then we're just gonna line this up behind here. I know it's hard to see because obviously it's clear, but I'm just gonna put that on there. And now you can see that there's hopefully that little shimmer, and that's gonna hold in our sequins. And I'm just using a totally unexpected color of sequins because I think it's gonna look fun together. And this is foam on a roll. I think I got this one from Crafter's Companion. And basically you just start, now, well, okay. I'll probably put a little bit patch a little bit higher. So I'm gonna cut them because these are sharp angles, but usually if it's kind of a rounded thing, I would just keep going. You just turn it and it'll, like, actually I can still do that. Right here is where I'm concerned because it's so thin. You might be able to see that white foam, but we will see how it ends up looking. We will see. You know, see that little edge is super thin right here. And then we're gonna go here. Yeah, you can see a little bit of the white foam on this one. I think I'll just deal with it as far as like trying to tuck it back. So that's fine. And then I'm gonna put another piece like right here, just because the glitter doesn't have to go all the way down like that. So if you have a spot here, the glitter will be trapped in this area. So let me deal with this a little bit. Like I said, I'm gonna try to push it back so it's out of the way, so you don't see the white through here, and I'll be right back. Okay, so let's remove that tape. And I think what I will do is cover up my little boo-boo, where it's a little bit thicker on this one side, by putting one of the little flowers, because I was curious to try those out anyway. So let's remove this. And I'm going to use this kind of teal colored sequins. Let's just make sure we have this opening the right way, because that's the worst when you do this and then you stick it down and it's not. So we have it open on the top. And I'm just going to put in some of this pretty blue sequence. So it has stars, it has all kinds of cute things, little hearts. If you want to use this for nail art, I think it has a lot of cute things in it that you could use, definitely. And then we're going to line this guy up over here. I think that's pretty good. Aww, I love that color, that blue. So maybe what I'll do is cut like a little flower or something to bring some of that blue out. So let me go grab another piece of paper because I need to put a little something here just to cover that up, right? I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm going to use this flower since we haven't used one like this before or yet. Just have a scrap of blue paper. Hopefully it looks like it goes. And cut that out real quick. So cute. I'm trying to see if I just want to do one flower or a couple of them, maybe do a little movement. Something like that. I'm gonna stick that there. And then we have the word a bunch, and I should have stamped it before now that I'm looking at it, but I'm like, you know what, I might as well do it. Hopefully, if I stamp it, it'll be able to still look nice. We will see. We're gonna try it. And sometimes I just kind of go along as I'm make it up as I go along, and today was definitely one of those days because I wanted to try different things for you guys. So I have the quick dry ink from Crafter's Companion here. And definitely stamp this before you stick it down, but look at that. Still came out really, really pretty. Thanks a bunch. Oh, I like that. Okay, so I'm just gonna stick this one here. You can still see the thanks, but at the same time covering up our little boo-boo a little bit, or my little boo-boo. Okay. So we have a little shaker card there, really simple. Thanks a bunch, and I think it's really cute. So I was talking about partial die cutting. So let's say, and you guys have seen me do some crazy partial die cutting in the past where like I use like a very intricate die to kind of just leave it off and some stamping on the edge there. Let me see if I can show you with, is there anything here that matches up? Let's say, that would work, but no, that won't work for my purposes right now. Let me grab, well, it should be using these guys. Okay, it needs to be a shape because I just showed you basically partial die cutting is how we made the card base because we didn't let the edge cut. But let's say we had this piece of paper, I don't know. And let's say I stamped this little pot. This is from the Plantastic collection, I believe is what it's called. And I'm just going to stamp it with this ink. I guess I already put away my other ink, but let me... So let me just stamp that there. And for some reason, I'm going to partially die cut this into my paper. Now you would normally do this as a couple different shapes, but let's say we have this guy. And I just want the top to be cut, but not the bottom. Or you know what? I want the bottom to be cut and not the top. Let's do that. That'll be easier for this demonstration. So I'm putting my die right over the shape, and I am going to use a piece of tape just to keep it down. And let's say I just wanted this to be cut into my card for whatever reason, but not completely. So what I would do is I would line it up where I want and leave some of it sticking out depending on what it is that you want to be sticking out, right? So let's say I took that. I'm gonna bring it through. And you're gonna say, what? Like, what would you want that for? Well, you've seen other videos where I've done partial die cutting. So I just want to show you that it does partial die cut exactly how you want it. Look at that. It didn't do like one side and maybe the side's a little bit lower. It is cut. Okay? Completely cut. Now, you would take another die. Let's say you wanted one of your hexagon dies or something. This one's too big. But let's say you wanted this cut out and you want this cut out wherever you want it. Put it there. And then again, leave your die so it only cuts this area. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. So a lot of times what happens is you end up just cutting away the excess or whatever it is, and now that's part of your card, right? Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense, because I know I have other videos where I did partial die cutting where I made an actual project, so I had thought about it. I just wanted to show you guys that real quick. And then as far as the tags, I want to show you, because we did discuss the tags, how you can use the little bits. So, really quickly. So hopefully you guys like the tutorial. I try to run it through some different things, some different ways of using this kind of thing. And hopefully that helped you out. But let me... Do you remember that partial die cut box I made? I love that. It was on the top of the acetate, and it was really, really fun. So let's say, let's take this middle guy. Right. And let me get a piece of scrap paper here. I just have another piece of paper here. Alright. And then we have these little things. So it looks like this one matches up probably with this middle one. All right, so I'm facing it down, and then I have this little guy here that fits right in there. Do you see that? And I'm gonna put a little piece of tape just so we don't shift around. And that's if you want a hole in your tag. If you do not want a hole in your tag, then don't do that. And I'm facing it down. Oop. We do not want that to shift as we're cutting, because that would be not good. All right. So that's how you use that set. Again, if you don't want that little piece, then don't put it in there, and you have a tag without a hole, or tag shape. I can see the little hole popped out already. There it is. And there it is. Super cute, super easy. Again, very versatile. So thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions, please leave them. I did not do a giveaway in this video, so I'm able to respond to your comments, which I love doing. So thank you guys so much. I hope you guys are happy, healthy, staying at home, and enjoying some family time. I know it's getting where it's like, okay, maybe we need to see more people, right? But we call them up and de-stress that way a little bit, unplug there. So thanks for watching, guys. Be well, and I'll have the links for you guys in the description box for all the different kits that we talked about and things I showed here. And winners, please make sure to contact me with the email that's in the description box, okay? I'll see you guys at the next one. Bye now.